For centuries, royal women have wowed crowds with their jewelry on special occasions. And such sophisticated pieces are not only historically rich, but worth a fortune too. In fact, some of the world's most expensive jewels are in the hands of its royal families. Tiaras are exquisite pieces that have adorned the heads of royalty and high society for centuries. These regal accessories symbolize elegance, power, and wealth. While tiaras come in various designs and price ranges, there are a select few that stand out as the epitome of opulence and extravagance. In this video, we will take a captivating journey through the world's most expensive tiaras, each boasting a rich history and unparalleled beauty. Let's take a closer look to some of the most expensive tiaras in the world. The Queen Mary's Fringe Tiara, priceless. Let us begin with one of the most renowned and priceless tiaras in existence, the Queen Mary's Fringe Tiara. This iconic piece, worn by Queen Elizabeth II on her wedding day, is an integral part of the British royal collection. Crafted in 1919 by E. Wolfe and Company for Gerard using diamonds from a necklace. The design is inspired by the halo-shaped silhouette of the Russian kokoshnik headdress. Queen Mary gave the tiara to her daughter-in-law, Queen Elizabeth, later the Queen Mother, in 1936. The tiara is worn by Queen Elizabeth II on many official occasions. It has since been worn by Princess Anne and Princess Beatrice for their weddings as well. As the British family heirloom piece, the Queen Mary's Fringe Tiara has not estimated any price value. It is priceless. The Habsburg Fringe Tiara, $80 million. The tiara is a testament to the grandeur of the Habsburg dynasty. The tiara was made around 1890 by Viennese court jeweller A. E. Cockett for Archduchess Maria Theresa of Austria. Its design features foliate motifs with rose-cut diamonds, accented by white and black pearls. The tiara is believed to be made of diamonds totaling 6.0 to 7.5 carats and is set in gold and silver. The tiara has a fringed design with foliate panels. It is similar in style to a kokoshnik tiara. The tiara can also be worn as a necklace. It is now the part of the Liechtenstein princely collections. It came into the Liechtenstein family through Archduchess Maria Theresa daughter Princess Elizabeth Amalie, who married Prince Alois of Liechtenstein in 1903. Since the tiara has been worn by several royal family members, Prince Franz Joseph's wife, Princess Gina, who often chose to wear the Habsburg Fringe Tiara for official portraits and occasions that requested a bejeweled head. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, the tiara had a short-lived tradition as a wedding tiara for Countess Marie Kinskei of Wienitz and Tettau, wife of Prince Hans Adam, and Isabel de Elaba de Mallander, wife of Prince Philip, when they married of Princess Gina's oldest sons. Upon closer examination of the way the tiara is worn by Princess Isabel on her wedding day, you will see just how flexible the tiara is, as it was worn in much narrower fashion by her than by the other members of the family. The tiara has been worn by hereditary Princess Sophie on a number of occasions, such as the wedding of Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, the wedding ball in Monaco, as well as the gala dinner prior to the Dutch investiture. Princess Maria Annunciata also wore it on her wedding day. Princess Marie Caroline wore it at her wedding in 2025. As given its historical significance and rarity, experts estimate its value to be around $80 million. The Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara. Originating from the Romanov dynasty, the Grand Duchess Vladimir Tiara is a dazzling masterpiece. The tiara was commissioned by Grand Duchess Maria Pavlovna of Russia around 1874 from the Russian court jeweler Bolin as a wedding gift from her husband, Grand Duke Vladimir Alexandrovich. During the 1917 Bolshevik Revolution, the Grand Duchess fled St. Petersburg, but left her extensive jewelry collection, including the tiara, hidden in a secret wall vault in the Vladimir Palace. A close friend of the family and British intelligence officer, Albert Henry Stopford, bravely rescued the jewels and smuggled them out of Russia in a diplomatic bag. After Maria Pavlovna's death in 1920, her daughter, Grand Duchess Elena Vladimirovna, Princess Nicholas of Greece, sold the tiara to Queen Mary of the United Kingdom in 1921 to support her family in exile. The tiara's original design featured 15 interlocking diamond set circles, a ring tiara, from which hung large, oscillating oriental pearl drops. Upon acquiring the slightly damaged tiara, Queen Mary had the British royal jeweller Gerard repair and modify it in 1924. The modification allowed the original pearl pendants to be removed and replaced with a set of 15 cabochon emerald drops from her own collection, known as the Cambridge Emeralds. This made the tiara remarkably versatile, as it could be worn in 3 ways: with pearls, with emeralds, or without any drops at all. In 1988, the tiara's frame was completely remade in white gold platinum by Gerard to ensure its stability. From Queen Mary, the tiara has been passed down through generations of the British royal family. Queen Elizabeth II inherited the tiara in 1953 and frequently wore it throughout her reign, often in the emerald setting. It was reportedly one of her favourites. The tiara is a part of the British crown jewels, which belong to the nation and are held in trust by the monarch. The current Queen consort, Camilla, is expected to be the next wearer of this historic piece. With its timeless beauty and association with Russian royalty, this tiara is estimated to be worth $50 million. The Duchess of Cambridge's halo tiara, priceless. One of the most iconic modern tiaras is the halo tiara, worn by Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, on her wedding day. This enchanting tiara was loaned to her by Queen Elizabeth II and holds great sentimental value. The tiara features delicate diamond floral motifs arranged in a halo-like design, which perfectly complemented Catherine's bridal ensemble. The design features a band of 16 graduated scrolls in platinum, a popular style in the 1930s that appears to create a halo of light around the wearer's head. The scrolls are intricately set with a total of 739 brilliant cut diamonds and 149 baguette cut diamonds, with a large brilliant diamond at the center of each scroll. The tiara's relatively modest and delicate size made it an ideal starter tiara for younger royals making their first public appearances in a tiara. The tiara was created by Cartier's London workshops in 1936. It was purchased on November 18, 1936, by the then Duke of York, who became King George VI a few weeks later after his brother's abdication, as a wedding anniversary gift for his wife, the Duchess of York, later Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. In 1944, Queen Elizabeth gave the tiara as an 18th birthday gift to her daughter, Princess Elizabeth, later Queen Elizabeth II. While Queen Elizabeth II never wore the tiara publicly, she frequently lent it to her younger sister, Princess Margaret, in the 1950s and 60s, who notably wore it to the Queen's coronation in 1953, and later to her daughter, Princess Anne, in the 1970s. It was not seen in public for nearly 40 years. The tiara gained global recognition when Queen Elizabeth lent it to Catherine Middleton for her wedding to Prince William on April 29, 2011, at Westminster Abbey. With its timeless elegance and association with the British monarchy, this tiara is truly priceless. The 9 Provinces Tiara, priceless. The 9 Provinces Tiara is a significant piece of the Belgian royal family's jewellery collection. It was originally a wedding gift to Princess Astrid of Sweden in 1926 from the Belgian people on her marriage to the future King Leopold III of Belgium. The tiara, crafted by the Belgian jeweller Van Bever, is a versatile piece featuring an Art Deco design. It was originally a flexible diamond bandeau in a Greek key motif, topped with 11 large round diamonds on individual spikes, totaling around 100 carats. These 11 large diamonds represented the 9 Belgian provinces, the former Belgian colony of the Congo, and the Belgian royal house. In 1934, Astrid had the design updated by adding a series of interlocking diamond arches to enclose the large stones. The tiara is highly versatile. The base can be detached and worn as a bandeau, choker necklace, or bracelet, and the arches and points can be removed. The tiara has been passed down through generations of Belgian queens. Its primary royal wearers was Queen Astrid, who wore it in her lifetime. Princess Lilian, the second wife of King Leopold III after Astrid's death, wore components of the tiara, the base as a bracelet or choker, but never the full tiara out of respect for Queen Astrid. Queen Fabiola wore it on her wedding day in 1960 and throughout her reign. Queen Paola wore it after Queen Fabiola passed it to her in 1993 until her husband's abdication in 2013. Queen Mathilde, the current wearer since 2013, often choosing the bandeau setting for official portraits and the full tiara for major state events. As a historic piece of royal jewellery, the tiara is officially considered priceless due to its provenance and significance to the Belgian monarchy. However, some expert estimates for insurance purposes place its worth in the range of several $1 million. One estimate suggests around $2.5 million for a similar piece, though the 9 provinces tiara's unique history makes an exact valuation difficult. The Henkel von Donnersmarck tiara, $12.7 million. The tiara was commissioned circa 1900 by Guido Henkel, first Prince von Donnersmarck, for his second wife, Katerina Wasilievna de Slepsov, a Russian aristocrat. It is widely attributed to the Parisian jewellery house Chalmet, though it bears no signature. When it was auctioned off at Sotheby's Geneva in May 2011, it set a new record as the most expensive tiara ever sold at auction. The tiara features emeralds from Colombia and a base of large, cushion-shaped diamonds. The Henkel von Donnersmarck tiara includes botanical motifs with leaves and floral inspiration. The 11 large pear-shaped emerald drops are believed to have originally belonged to the personal collection of Empress Eugénie of France, the wife of Napoleon III. Guido Henkel had a history of acquiring jewels from the Empress's collection. The tiara remained in the Henkel von Donnersmarck family collection for over a century. It was first sold at Sotheby's in 1979 to a private buyer. That same buyer consigned it for auction again at Sotheby's Geneva in May 2011, where it fetched the record-breaking price of $12.7 million. Queen Sonja of Norway's Gerard diamond tiara, $12 million. Among the tiaras in the possession of Queen Sonja of Norway, the piece originally inherited from Queen Maud is the most interesting, because it's a replica. It was first gifted to Princess Maud of Wales in 1896 when she married Prince Carl of Denmark, who later became King of Norway as Håkon VII. Made by Gerard, this tri-level piece featured a base with diamond bandeau, the middle with diamond foliate scrolls, and the top with 13 pear-shaped diamond buttons. In 1995, it was stolen on its way to Gerard for valuation and maintenance. Never recovered, Gerard eventually made a replica to replace the stolen original. Its value is estimated to be about $12 million today. Princess Eugénie's Boucheron Emerald Kukoshnik Tiara. $12 million. At her wedding in 2018, Princess Eugénie showed off a 100-year-old treasure of the British royal family, the Greville Emerald Kukoshnik Tiara, per the court jeweller. It was created in 1919 by the French luxury jeweller Boucheron for British socialite Dame Margaret Greville, who gave it to the Queen Mother later. Resembling an old Kukoshnik Russian headdress, the tiara is made of rose-cut paved diamonds set in platinum with 6 emeralds on either side, according to the royal family's website. Queen Elizabeth inherited the tiara following her mother's death in 2002 and added it to her royal tiara collection, but never wore it in public. Empress Farah of Iran's Harry Winston Nouralain tiara, $10.6 million. Empress Farah of Iran wore the Nouralain tiara when she married Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, the last Shah of Iran, in 1959. Meaning light of the eye, the tiara was made by Harry Winston using the 60-carat Nouralain diamond, one of the rarest and largest pink gems in the world. It also has 324 other pink, yellow, and colorless diamonds, set in platinum. The Persian empress wore the tiara regularly for royal events during her husband's remaining years on the throne. After the 1979 revolution, it belonged to the state and is reportedly on display at the National Jewels Museum in the basement of the Central Bank of Iran. The estimated value of this tiara is $10.6 million. Queen Fabiola Spanish Wedding Gift Tiara. The Belgian royal's most expensive tiaras was Queen Fabiola's Spanish Wedding Gift Tiara, a gift from General Franco in 1960, is a convertible diamond tiara featuring acanthus leaves topped with pearls. Each floret originally featured a round pearl and a central colored gemstone including interchangeable stones, rubies, emeralds, and aquamarines, and the ability to be worn as a necklace or dismantled into individual floral brooches. The tiara is believed to have originated from the noble house of Medinaceli and has a complex history, including the mysterious replacement of some original stones with fakes while hidden in a convent. Since Queen Fabiola's death in 2014, the tiara's current location is unknown, with one source suggesting it was dismantled and distributed among her Spanish nieces and nephews. The estimated valued is approximately £5 million. The Prussian Meander Tiara, priceless. The Prussian Meander Tiara is an extraordinary piece that embodies the elegance, heritage, and grandeur of German royalty. Created by German court jeweler Koch in 1905, was a wedding gift for Duchess Cecily of Mecklenburg-Schwerin upon her marriage Crown Prince Wilhelm. Cecily frequently wore the tiara. Crafted from diamonds set in platinum, the tiara is in the style of a Russian kokoshnik. Its intricate design includes diamond trellis work panels separated by the Greek meander motif. Each lattice panel features a large brilliant cut diamond, and a pear-shaped double diamond cluster pendant hangs from the center. The tiara remained with the family after the fall of the German monarchy and has been worn by various family members for significant occasions, including weddings. Notable wearers include Grand Duchess Kira Kirillovna of Russia in 1938, Princess Sophie of Eisenberg in 2011, and Princess Victoria Louise of Prussia in 2017. With its intricate design and historical significance, it serves as a remarkable reminder of the regal traditions that once flourished. Although elusive in the present day, the allure and mystique surrounding the Prussian tiara continue to inspire and fascinate, ensuring its rightful place among the most extraordinary tiaras in history. The Stuart tiara, estimated value, $3.5 million. The Stuart tiara is renowned for its grandeur and versatility. It features an intricate openwork design of diamond scrolls and floral patterns, with 6 sections that increase in size towards the center. The entire piece is covered in numerous brilliant cut diamonds. The centerpiece is the famous 39.75 carat pear-shaped, rose-cut, blue-green Stuart diamond, which can be detached and worn as a pendant or brooch, or even removed entirely for a simpler tiara setting. The tiara's design allows for multiple configurations, and smaller elements can be removed and worn as other pieces of jewelry, such as earrings. The complete parure also includes a matching necklace and stomacher. The central stone, a rare blue-green pear-shaped rose-cut diamond, was originally purchased in 1690 by King William III of England, also Prince William of Orange, for his wife, Queen Mary II. The diamond remained in the Dutch royal collection for generations. In 1897, the German jeweler Eduard Schumann and Company of Frankfurt was commissioned by Queen Emma to create a magnificent new tiara and parure, a coordinating set of jewelry, for her daughter, the future Queen Wilhelmina. The Stuart diamond was placed at the very center of this new diadem. Queen Wilhelmina first wore the full tiara for her investiture in 1898 and again, in a smaller configuration, at her wedding in 1901. Her daughter, Queen Juliana, wore it frequently at significant diplomatic events. Queen Beatrix, however, was never publicly seen wearing the tiara. After decades out of public view, Queen Maxima revived the tiara in 2018. The tiara is now part of the House of Orange-Nassau Family Foundation, a family trust, ensuring it remains in the Dutch royal collection and cannot be sold. The Dutch sapphire tiara, estimated value, $2.5 million. The Dutch sapphire parure tiara, a significant piece of the Dutch royal family's collection, was first created in 1881 for Queen Emma by King Willem III. Its opulent design features 33 Ceylon sapphires and 655 diamonds. The stones are set in platinum and several stones are mounted en tremblant, which means they are set on a spring-like mechanism to allow them to tremble and move. The tiara was designed by Maison van der Stickel, possibly based on an Oscar Marssin design from 1867. The central element can be detached and worn as a separate brooch. This tiara belongs to the Dutch royal family and has been passed down to successive queens, including Queen Wilhelmina, Queen Juliana, Queen Beatrix, and most recently, Queen Maxima. In the 1960s, the sapphire tiara was worn by Crown Princess Beatrix for a handful of occasions. In 2013, the sapphire tiara was altered by court jeweler Steltman in The Hague and worn in that form by Queen Maxima for the inauguration of King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands. The estimated value of this Dutch heirloom tiara is about $2.5 million.